Okay, and action.
So from best choice, the normal page,
Yep.
you go to best choice reports, and that's where the tutor's stuff
Yep.
lives. That's what you see when you first log into best choice reports. And then, so if you want to see who's doing what, you click on the class name, and that gives you that page, and you can see what activity is happening on what day. You can see who's doing
Yeah.
what questions they're doing, and you can click on the people. We click on Rich, and that'll tell you what questions he's done and what marks he's got. Actually, it's interesting, you can see he's got 100% for every topic. Good for him. But that's a bit misleading, because actually you get more than one go at each question. So you'll see if you ever go at the questions, it says you're wrong, so you can keep trying, and then eventually you always get 100%, or you give up. If you're like me, you just get bored.
Yeah.
Right, so if I go back, so that's how you can see what people are doing. Right, if you want to set questions, you go to edit, and then you get this page. So you can see, actually John, this is for you. If you want to enrol in the class,
Right.
this particular class, you need the password, which is SKE 2012.
Right.
You need the class ID, which is 6908.
Yeah.
So when you log in as a user, you can say, I want to join this class.
Okay.
And it'll ask you for the class ID and the password. So ID is 6908,
Yeah.
password is SKE 2012.
Right.
Right, so at the moment it's set up for AQA AS. And I chose that for no particularly good reason, except that it's kind of, it's not salted, so it's
Very
not
common, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seemed like a reasonable choice. But we can change it at any point.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to set some questions from a different specification, you can just change this drop-down menu,
Yeah.
and it'll change something else. But if I stick with AQA for now, these are the questions that I set for this week. So you can see they've got a timestamp on them. There's loads of other things that you can do that I don't understand about these things, so I'm ignoring them.
So the time. Just tell me what the timestamp.
It means that those questions, you know, on that front page. Oh, I need to change course. Sorry. Hang on. Let me just go back to AQA. So as a user, when you log in, you see that page. These questions have popped up, but they only pop up from
those dates.
those dates.
Okay, so that means it's when the class can access them.
Yes, but of course they can access them the rest of the time as well. But
right.
it's like, this is your homework this week.
Yes, I'm with you.
Here are
How,
the
how long
questions.
did you give them? What kind of time frame was it?
Well, it's the direct study task is supposed to take place within 1 week. So
Yeah.
this week starts on the 12th and goes on to the 19th. I noticed actually that I've put the 17th, which is a couple of days, isn't it? So I maybe might go back and make it a bit longer.
So you and have you made the directed study task just doing best choice?
I'll show you in a
Or-
sec.
Okay.
Because I've given them quite detailed instructions.
Yeah.
So these questions, so they were time limited, which confused me for ages actually, because I put a date in that was in the future for this first date to start with, and then I kept
Right.
losing the questions,
Yeah.
and it was because they hadn't come up yet. So that's why it starts ages in the
Okay.
past.
Yeah.
So you start before you're writing them,
Yeah.
before you're doing it.
So that I could
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
So that you
But
can
actually, you
see
don't
it.
have to do that.
No, no.
I guess when you get confident with it and you know that they'll pop up on that date,
Yeah.
then just let them pop up
as,
on that date.
presumably as the tutor, can you go in and see what you've kind of set on some kind of matrix like this, even though it might be in the future?
I presume that you can see this. Well, should we try setting
Yeah.
another set of questions? So, right, let's
So otherwise
see.
you just have to remember that
Yeah, which
you've
is
set it in the future. You know, there must be some way
Yeah,
you can
you're
kind
right.
of go and...
I presume. Yeah, well, let's try. So,
Okay.
right, let's have some questions on moles and Avogadro.
Yep.
So as good as anything. So I chose that from the drop-down menu. I'm going to give it a start date. Should I do today?
Well, no, do it in the future.
Okay.
Because we want to check that we can then see that we've set something in the future. don't we?
Okay. I'll do it for tomorrow to the day after.
Okay.
Um,
Presumably, can you go back and sort of undo this?
yeah.
Or,
Yeah, you just delete it again. So I could put a message about that particular topic, but I'm not going to. You can make it a different colour. I don't know what good that is.
Okay.
I don't know what that means. Oh, you can set it, look. So you can set it. It says no give up. So there's no option to give up.
Then,
No,
then,
how-
then you
right.
get the proper percentage.
Ah, yeah, I guess. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
right.
So in other words, it's like you can't. people can't
More
skip.
like a test, yeah.
People can't skip.
Well, they can't keep on trying the answers over and over again till they get 100%.
Ah, right. Okay.
But actually, we don't want to do that because we want people to get the right answer, don't we?
Yeah.
And then add. So you choose your topic, you put in the date, and then you click on add.
Okay.
And now it's there. So now I can see, look,
Okay.
it's here,
Oh,
it
yeah,
says
it's
it'll
in
come
there,
up
isn't it?
tomorrow.
Yeah.
But hopefully it won't
But if you
appear.
went to yourself as a class,
Let's
you
have a
wouldn't
look.
There, yeah.
you wouldn't
Let's
be able to
see.
see
No.
it until tomorrow.
So let's see if we refresh this page.
Shouldn't it? Oh,
Oh, it is there.
Interesting. See what it says there.
Well, there you go.
Well, it's definitely,
Don't know what to make
it's
of that.
definitely not the 15th of November yet, is it?
Ah,
So,
but it might be in New Zealand.
You see, you should have put Christmas Day or something.
Let's change it then.
Yes, it's scary, isn't it? When lost the day, or gained the day.
20th of November to the... Well, it doesn't matter, does it? 'Cause we can delete it. 26th of November.
Okay.
I don't know if this even works. Right, and then if I do save, because I've changed
Yeah,
this, so I've just
yeah.
click on save. So it's there. Amount of substance, 20th to
Yeah.
the 26th. Let's refresh this
So
page
go to
again.
this one.
Yeah, and now it's not there.
Yeah, okay.
Ah, that's
Could
it.
not reach that.
Yeah.
Fine. So we were just in a different time
Excellent.
zone.
Yeah.
And then to get rid of that, but I don't know why we don't ever really need to get rid of it. I guess you put a
Now,
tick in there
Yeah,
and
so
put delete.
can I just check then?
Yeah.
So what you've done is you've picked that particular topic,
Mm-hmm.
set questions on, but you don't get the option of which questions you can select within that topic.
I don't
It's
think
just
so.
all of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is why I said to them, don't feel obliged to do all because they're quite lengthy. Some of
Good.
them.
Yeah.
I mean, I worked my way through.
Yeah.
I think I worked my way through all the maths questions,
Yeah.
and then thought I don't need to do all these
No,
other structure questions.
no.
So,
Okay. Yeah.
so to get rid of
Good.
it, I'm just going to click delete.
I thought the maths questions were good.
Really good.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
quite challenging.
Yeah, yeah.
Are they sort of just maths questions, or are they in the context of chemistry?
Chemistry.
Yeah.
So there's things about changing units and things about
yeah.
changing lots of powers of 10 kind of questions.
Sig
and
figs and things.
Yeah.
as well.
Right.
some of them are really tricksy though, and I think this is a debate that's been happening on the hub
I'd better have a go. Actually.
because
Check 'em up to
well exactly
speed.
yeah. But I found the maths questions are hard because of the wording of the questions. I think. Almost more than anything,
Yeah.
and I think that's because of the limitations of having a technology where you've got to have the right answer.
Yeah. Do I need to film any more, or is that about it?
Is that okay?
No, it's okay.
That was a very useful tutorial.
That's good.